All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Jobbers and Goons, and this is another podcast episode of the Dr. Goon Show. It's when I typically do live streams, but I'm going to try a new format and perhaps do this more with GB if y'all really like it. It's where we talk about random bullshit and comics and anime, and me and him were already arguing for like an hour before this. I was like, fuck it, let's just make a podcast episode. So we were just getting into, for all the anime fans, Yujiro versus Connector. And I'm personally going on the deep journey of Baki. I'm loving Grappler Baki. I think it's amazing. 10 out of 10. And I wouldn't be surprised if the ogre could take down Connector, but GB disagrees. What are your thoughts on it, GB?
Connector slaps. Casually. Yujiro, like, if you look at Baki closes the gap on Yujiro, like, relatively quickly in the series. And Baki's series in terms of martial arts, Baki's series doesn't have the depth that Kengan has. Especially if you're talking about like things like precog. Kengan lays the fuck out of precog. It just doesn't make sense that like somebody that could literally stop an attack from happening before the thought is even like birthed into your brain would lose to Yujiro. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Especially when it's already been implied in Baki multiple times that like multiple characters could have wounded Yujiro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna say, like, somebody like Baki could go from getting his, like, seeing his mom helplessly see his mom die, and then get his back crushed by Yujiro or whatever in a bear hug, and then, like, what, 3 years later, before he's even, like, I don't even know how old Baki is right now. I think he's like 20 or something like that, I think. I don't know. But he closes the gap on Yujiro, like, mad quick. It's like, either you're saying Yujiro, like, because there's that statement, like, oh, Yujiro gets stronger every day. Obviously, that's bullshit.
Damn.
Because either his growth is terrible, or Baki has the craziest, like, grow potential we've ever seen in, like, fiction. So that's crazy. Like, to close that gap is insane.
All right.
And, like, his best feat is what? Stopping the earthquake. Like,
so I will say something I noticed early on in Grappler Baki that I think helps their tiering for martial arts. I want to hear your thoughts on it. But there's a direct, essentially, skill gap statement of world class, like, as elite as you can be, especially in specific martial art forms like karate. They don't scale to top tiers in the verse, and the difference in skill would be like the discrepancy of a firecracker and an atomic bomb.
Yeah, but we see master martial artists in Kengan all the time. Like, look at Jerry Tyson. Like, Jerry Tyson skills above master martial artists. He's an announcer in Kengan.
I brought up his occupation. How personal can it get?
That's not like if your verse is based around like martial arts, you have to like massively scale above martial art masters. Like, that's a regular thing. Like, for example, Gao Lang in boxing. Gao Lang is the premier boxer in the verse because he massively scales above every other boxer. Like, world class boxer, nothing to him. Imai Cosmo is not even a striker and knocked out a world-class striker from mixed martial arts. A dude that was literally ranked like number 1 or number 2 in the world in martial arts. And Imai Cosmo knocked him out with like 2 jabs. Just started training striking that year. Like, that's not impressive. Like, Baki has a bunch of those stupid statements, and it's just, they don't do nothing with it. They don't know how to present that shit. It's just dumb. And like, their hacks are garbage. Like, their hacks are, oh, I'm gonna focus and I'm gonna like create all these joints figuratively in my mind so that I could increase my punching speed. Like, get out of here with the dog shit, bro. Like, We got dudes shaping continents with their fists in Kengan, and I gotta hear some fucking garbage karate can throwing some jab and cracking an egg. Like, nobody cares, bro. Like, that shit's trash.
Well, I could say this. Shameless plug, I will be doing a Kengan vs. Baki Complete War. I'm doing the deep read now, so until I like get far, because I think there's like 6 or 8 different things I gotta read that are like separate works within the verse. Grappler Baki so far is amazing. I'll finish that probably tomorrow and then move on to the next one. I want to hold my opinion on it really until I finish that. And then luckily for me, Kengan, I don't have too much to make up in Omega. I read all of Ashura. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I do think Grappler Baki's really good. I have some questions early on about like how the longevity will hold up. For example, like already at his young age, Baki seems to pretty much be in the god tier. So it's like, it'd be kind of like when Harry Potter shows up to school, but he's already fucking everybody up. Like, it's that level. So I'm curious to see when that levels out, if at all, if it doesn't. Like, the growth of Baki, it seems like it's going to be hard to really maintain in a good narrative sense, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't really pan out too well. Like later on, like I like Baki too when I first started reading it and I first started watching the original anime. It was dope, but that story lacks substance as is, and then the longer you go into it, it's just like the well dries up really fast. A lot of it becomes redundant, and like I said, like the martial arts stuff in Baki is really. Because they like it like Kengan would be the same thing if Connector was the main character. It's like you have Baki and you have Yujiro, and then you have the rest of the verse, and it just like that kind of makeup for a manga is like sucks. Because those characters are already at their peak pretty much. We saw Baki get to his peak eventually, and sure that was cool, but that adventure ends or like kind of starts to end after like the first 3 books. And we're on like the 4th. No, we're on like we're going into like the 6th book almost now. It's like, bro, the story's been over. Like, he caught up to Yujiro, cool. Like, end the story already. It's done. We don't need to keep dragging this on.
I'm looking forward to seeing Baki getting a good scrap.
It's never gonna happen.
Don't do that.
It's never gonna happen.
Evil things.
No, the people that he struggles with now don't matter because he's not at his peak. So like they're bums. Like he's gonna struggle early on in the series with like certain people, quote unquote struggle. But like once he gets relative to Yujiro, he doesn't struggle with anybody anymore. He like toys with people, and everything after that is just there's no substance anymore. And they'll never have. And then like Musashi or whatever his name was, sword guy is the dude who like threatens Yujiro. That's like the only person that they say like could have like hurt Yujiro or killed him or whatever. But even that like that's just like one big blue ball. They're like the way they built Yujiro, they have to protect him. They'll never have Yujiro struggle in a fight really. Like they'll never actually genuinely have him struggle. Because the moment he does, he loses his mystique. That's his whole selling point, is that like he's this overwhelming force in martial arts, and like he's a martial arts master or whatever, and he's too strong. The moment that they have him struggle, he loses his mystique, and that sucks. Like there's no depth there. And most of the time, like Yujiro isn't even like, it's not even a thing where he's more skilled than the opponent. It's just that he's so much more powerful that the opponent's martial arts doesn't matter.
Dude,
so it's not even like
Baki's kind of like that in the beginning. Like when he got in what was supposed to be the first good scrap, the dude did 0 damage to him because he like wasn't hitting him in the face.
Yeah, like it's just
He's like, you can't hurt
it's not a
grappling.
verse that for a martial arts and the crazy thing about grappling is like Baki almost does no grappling. Realistically, like the grappling shit ends super early. Baki rarely fucking grapples in that verse. So I'm glad that they like just stopped calling it grappler Baki after a while. But yeah, no, like it's like a strength thing. It's like, oh, I'm so much stronger than you. My power's overwhelming. It's not really a martial arts thing. And the techniques are like so dumb in that verse, bro. Like they're just so dumb. It's like, I'm a roach. I'm gonna tackle you at really fast speeds. Like, meanwhile in Kengan, we got dudes fighting at light speed. Like, and Baki can run at 200 kilometers an hour. Like, I don't care, bro. What is this? This is trash. This is literally dog shit. Shit is terrible. People that genuinely like Baki more than Kengan just haven't read Kengan enough. That's really all it is.
Well, I want to be fair. Like all genres included, Kengan's one of the best mangas I've read. Period. So, if you're like not as good as that, that's not a slight to me. Genuinely, one of my favorite stories I've read.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be a slight. It's just that Baki is supposed to be like the kingpin of like martial arts and manga, but it's not. And it's mainly because if you understand martial arts and you were a fan of martial arts before you read Baki and before you read Kengan, when you compare the like Baki looks good when it's in the river by itself, when it's in the lake, the pool, whatever you want to call it, the ocean by itself. When it's matched up with Kengan, where they actually go over techniques, counters, like methods, strategies, different martial arts styles. Like you get like in the very first tournament of Kengan, which is like the Ashura tournament, the Annihilation tournament, you get like 13 or 14 base martial arts styles that show up in that tournament. 13 or 14 that like I'm familiar with. That like I could like with characters like Okoya, Setsuna, shit like that, Muteba, Sekibayashi. You have like all those styles coming into the tournament. In Baki, you get like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, karate, and that's spread out through a long series of like events. And you get like, obviously like different forms of like Taekwondo or whatever the fuck. But Baki's not really about martial arts like that. It's about, there's characters that use martial arts, and then you have characters that are so strong, they don't like really need to prioritize martial arts. Like the Kaio tournament or whatever the fuck that shit was for Baki. Like, I know you're not there yet, but you got these dudes that are training and learning techniques and all this shit, and Baki's just in there speed blitzing people.
Oh,
How
so we're
is
gonna
this a
punish the
martial arts
man for being an
manga?
athlete?
It's a martial arts manga. I don't give a fuck if he's an athlete. Like, if he's an athlete, he doesn't matter because he's gonna get speed blitz if he goes into Kengan. Dude's not even light speed. So if that's all he has going into Kengan is stats advantage, he doesn't have that going into Kengan. And I'm being generous, like, with like the Kengan scaling, because the spin-off to Kengan, a lot of people don't know this, Kengan has a goofy ass spin-off where motherfuckers are doing all kinds of goofy shit. Like they got dimensional scaling in there. Like, bro, Kengan scaling can get crazy if you use the spin-off, which is canon to the verse. But
we need that Dragon Ball crossover.
Oh yeah, you're way too high.
For the one skis, bro. Goku versus Connector.
Stop.
That wouldn't sell? That wouldn't sell pay-per-views?
Fuck no.
Fair enough. I'm gonna ask you this. We're gonna kind of transition to something else. How do you think Batman does if he has like all his gear taken away and whatnot, and he's dropped in the cyberpunk verse?
Are you taking away his scaling too?
For sake of argument, okay, so if you think it's a one-shot shit because of his stats, you can kind of talk about that. I'll weigh on that, and then we'll talk about it with like stats equalized.
No, I mean like it's just the cosmology scaling. Like you've seen Batman rock people that would punt the cyberpunk city away. Like that shit's crazy. Like taking away his gear isn't enough. Like you'd have to equalize. Like you'd have to lower his stats or some shit.
I think speed's probably
like,
the biggest discrepancy, in my opinion.
Speed, yeah, sure, but like there's like nobody in that verse is like rocking, you know, dark multiverse characters. Like that shit's crazy as fuck.
None of them's beating up Hawk Girl.
No.
Batman did that shit casually too.
Intelligence wise, a lot of people in Cyberpunk are dumb, so I don't know, like
they do have some crazy tech. They like some characters, I think it's Smasher actually can transfer his body because of the bio tech he has.
Yeah, they have there's crazy tech in the verse, but Smasher himself isn't intelligent. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the people that have this tech are like usually dumb. So like Bruce Wayne being the mastermind that he is, I don't see that like being like I don't see that being like hard for him to like take over that verse really quick. You put him in front of a computer system, he probably hacks the whole city in like a matter of like hours, if that.
All right, so we're gonna go stats equalized.
Everything in the verse is like, that's another thing too, is like everything in that verse is technically connected. So he hacks one computer, it's cooked. Like that's it. The whole verse is cooked.
This man's hacked a lot of extra dimensional shit. Hacked all of Apocalypse's tech with Darkseid there. Goes toe to toe with Lex. Lex has out hacks Brainiac. Created Brother Eye level like fit. It's ridiculous.
Bro got blasted into the Stone Age and created a bullet that killed Darkseid. Like that's no, that's
some Looney Tunes shit.
You know, Batman's too much for the cyberpunk verse, like technologically and shit. Any comic book character would be. Like that verse is cool and stuff, but those aren't like, you can't put Reed Richards in there, you can't put Black Panther in there, you can't put like all these characters have hacked shit that's like well beyond cyberpunk.
Rocket in there either.
Yeah. Every comic book character at some point or another has hacked something that's far beyond like cyberpunk shit. Cyberpunk is literally just the real world. It's like in some dystopian post-apocalyptic future. That's all it is. Like most of the world has gone to shit. War has like destroyed most of the planet, and it's just these cities are like cyber hives for people that want to escape reality. Like that's really all it is.
All right, we'll do the last round on this, and shout out to Socks for purchasing this and sponsoring it. What about Affleck's Batman?
What, Ben Affleck's Batman on in Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
He's still too smart for that verse. Like in like a week, he figured out who's.
It's funny. I mean, I don't know how much we count it, but it was funny as shit when he hacked Diana's shit.
He figured out who Aquaman was. He figured out who Superman was. He knew who Barry Allen was and understood how his powers worked.
And understood how the mother box worked.
Yeah, like that's just he immediately knew how to get through the apocalyptic force fields and shit. Like, nah, he's still too smart.
He was hunting parademons.
Like, especially when like most of the cyberpunk villains in that verse are like, "Hey, punk, you want to fight? Hey, you want to brawl?
Oh no!
Get off me!" Like they're like that's like the extent of like their IQ is like they just sound like dopes. So I don't know. Even Atom Smasher talks like that. Is his name Atom Smasher? I don't even know. I know it's something Smasher.
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah.
It's more interesting because of the stats are a lot closer. But Affleck's Batman also took a hit from a pissed off Superman.
He dodged Doomsday's laser beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. You could put that old Batman though, the one from like the fucking 60s or 70s. You could put that boy in there. He'll cook.
He don't want no smoke with them, bro. Adam would cook them. Adam was getting bit by a fucking great white shark and had time to repel it. It was fine. The GOAT.
Bro,
he's a tank.
Bro, put Smasher against the real Adam Smasher. Since he wants to steal names and shit.
I really do think that old fucking gag show of Batman scales too high. Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, I think pretty much every version of Batman takes it. Bale? What about Mr. Arthritis?
Christian Bale?
Yeah.
Nah, Christian Bale was an idiot.
I knew it was coming, bro. I was about to say, I don't think Bale does that one.
Yeah, like he slept with Talia and didn't even know who the fuck she was. Batman would never sleep with a bitch and not know everything about her by the time he fucking finished busting a nut. Like, that shit.
Bro, had him out here tripping for pussy. Crazy.
Yeah, no, that. He was like, "What? You're part of a secret assassin organization? Oh. Who's Bane?"
Best feats
Christian
like
Bale Batman
stalking Catwoman.
Christian Bale's Batman is the least Batman ever. Like, he doesn't do any Batman shit.
Alright,
except right around in that ugly ass car, the Tumbler.
Alright, so he beefs with Joker. I mean, Joker's cunning, but I don't know about super genius shit. No crazy hacking feats.
Bro, you put Atom Smasher or whatever his name is in that verse, and he's a problem.
You don't think Jim Gordon stopped
random crackheads in Cyberpunk might run Bill shit.
It'd just be a very that city got taken down by like a small group.
Nobody cared about me until I put on the mask.
Relatively fucking fast. Yeah, I think they get folded in Cyberpunk. That's like the one version. What about Robert Pattinson?
Oh my god, stop. Robert Pattinson was fucking bro.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like you didn't see that was real Batman. Like you don't remember when he got knocked out and then they were like about to finish him off and they looked away for a second and looked back at the floor and he was gone? That's Batman shit. He's running through Cyberpunk. He teleporting?
Bro, stop.
He tanked a shotgun to the chest and survived Batman shit.
He was fucking hurt though. He said, "Oh, my ribs."
Okay.
They would have one-shot Bale. I get it.
Bro,
actually, has Bale taken a shotgun?
The Bale movies would have rolled credits when that shotgun. You would have heard the Linkin Park theme song when the shotgun went off. Give me reason.
Bro, he would have been cooked. Has he taken? I don't remember him taking a shot. I know he got stabbed. I know the dogs were biting the fuck out of him.
Nah, he did. He did that one scene where they were shooting in the dark, but he wasn't hood enough to just get shot in the.
I know those Rottweilers were on his ass.
And Robert Pattinson beat the shit out of him. He said, "Hold on, you gonna shoot me with a shotgun? Yeah, I gotta be.
I thought someone saved him. Oh, and then he took adrenaline. He does have that adrenaline.
Don't let him take adrenaline against Atom Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
He'll beat the fuck out his ass. You know him.
I probably need to see Buddy do more before I'm fully confident.
Hey, nah, I mean, he teleported off the ground. Dude was appearing in random. Bro broke into Cobblepot's club and manhandled him. He's Batman with it, bro. Like, there's nothing he can't do. He was on some Batman.
Nah, you could be a raw movie and not scale. That was a good movie.
Bro, if you're doing Batman, it's like, that's just, you're not understanding. Batman. If you can do Batman shit, you're just out of Versal. Like, that's just
sick.
That's just how it goes. Like, Christian Bale doesn't know nothing about Batman shit. That's why he had to like throw the bomb into the ocean or whatever the fuck. Like, Batman wouldn't have did that. Batman would have moved Gotham. Batman would have been like, hold on, the bomb's going off. He would have literally picked up Gotham. Temporal displacement type shit.
You're misremembering the movie. Half the city almost fucking drowned.
For which one?
Robert Pattinson.
Bro, tell them to get their money up. He's Batman. He got shit to do.
Bro, his city was getting cooked by the Riddler's plan.
Because
Riddler was putting up Hall of Fame numbers.
Because the Riddler was raw. It's not my fault that the Riddler was better than the Joker.
Oh no!
Joker out here in the middle of the street riding on motorcycles and shit. Boy, Riddler him.
You think Riddler would kill Joker if they crossed over?
For sure. What? First of all, you take that Riddler and you put him in Christian Bale's movie, Gotham is cooked. Gotham is cooked. And as smart as Riddler was, he still didn't figure out who Bruce Wayne was. He still didn't figure it out. Pattinson thought he knew. He was like, oh, does he know I'm Bruce Wayne? No, nobody knows. Chill. Now we gotta have like the worst. Now we gotta have the worst Joker movie of all time with Lady Gaga. Damn! Imagine going from Margot as Harley Quinn to Lady Gaga. Oh my god! What a downgrade! Hey, Batman fans down horrendous right now.
They're doing the best they can, bro.
Nah, fuck that. Margot Robbie to Lady Gaga is crazy. That's like a Bentley to a Volvo. That's crazy.
Yo, that not the nasty Lady Gaga stray.
That is wild, bro. This isn't even like Gaga. Woke, artistic, like Polaroid or whatever the fuck was. What did Kanye say about her? like that she owns that one camera company. She was like, "What the fuck does Lady Gaga know about cameras?"
I love her music, but what the fuck does Lady Gaga know about cameras?
Yeah, like that. That shit is funny as fuck, bro.
It's one of the most funny out of context videos ever.
Oh man, yeah, nah, that's crazy. I mean, at least we got Margot Robbie, but damn.
All right, so before there's further Gaga slander and I lose part of my fan base, we're gonna transition over to another topic that was sponsored by Akalon. Plastic Man. He said he doesn't really see a lot about Plastic Man, how strong he is, what he can do, stuff like that, how raw he is compared to others. We're gonna get into that. For me, Plastic Man, sadly for him, my favorite moment of Plastic Man is not canon. It's Injustice. And it was when he pulled up on Superman and told him he was a tyrant, he was a bitch, and like come up off that throne if there was a problem. Took his son out of the prison and left. Raw. Fucking raw moment. I wish they did more with Plastic Man in canon. Only time I really saw him get cooked for real was Doomsday, but you know, fucking happens, it's Doomsday. What do you think about Plastic Man?
I think DC doesn't have time to write anything.
Could really use we could really use a Plastic Man story.
Hey, when Plastic Man, I don't give a fuck. Let's keep it a buck. When Plastic Man met him, and dude was a bitch.
Hold on, you're kind of cutting out.
Okay, hold on. I'll be back.
Yeah, first of all, before he slanders Plastic Man, I don't know if he's going to do that shit. But Plastic Man's one of my favorite characters. I've always thought he was funny. I think he's dope. Always.
All right. I said when Plastic Man metamorphed into Harley Quinn, dude was a bad bitch.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did make a move. I don't know if that's a pause. Because he technically molecularly
That's his
alters.
best feat, honestly.
Yeah, wouldn't that be beyond, like, even trans? If it's
Splash,
all
if you're talking, I can't even
changing?
hear you.
You can't hear me? Hold on. I know my recording can. Let me double check that my recording's good. Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so the podcast continues. Let me fix this. He said he can't hear me. Yo, can you hear me, bud? Dang, I don't think he can hear me. Hold on. Can you hear me? He must have left the technical difficulty. Give us one.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Did you hear what I said earlier?
Yeah, I heard everything. You just couldn't hear me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's his best feat.
I mean, yeah, Plastic Man, he did get, there's like a big Twitter thing recently where they were calling him a creep. He should be canceled. Because he like turned into, I think it was Barda's dress. And she like freaked out.
Oh, what? Like, who wouldn't?
Oh no.
Like, bro, I'm so tired of like comic book fans acting like they like, oh yeah, nah, I wouldn't do something like shut the fuck up, bro. What Big Bar gonna do? What's she gonna do? Beat him up? Stop.
You're saying in comic books, if you were Plastic Man, you'd do shit like that.
Yes, and I'd rob banks.
You do horrible shit as Plastic Man?
Bro, if I had superpowers, I'd blow up half the planet. Like, are you kidding me?
Plastic Man is strong as fuck too. Batman even was like, not many of us could stop him if he actually decided to do crazy shit.
Bro, like people act like, oh, you know, bro. Hold on, like you can't do that. If I had the Flash's powers, the banks are cooked. The economy's going to shit because I'm robbing all the banks. Casually.
I'd be a fucking menace as the Flash.
Bro said, oh nah, like bro, yo, if I was Brainiac, I'm going through the star systems collecting cities that have bad bitches.
Who's gonna beef with me if I have the Flash's power, you know? I'll fucking take your shoes right here. You won't even know I hit you.
I'm literally collecting intergalactic cities that have bad bitches. Like, that's it. Fuck the Zarnians.
So you think... So, hold on. Okay. Fair enough. I thought you were talking about real life. I was like, you think there's fucking intergalactic bad bitches out there? That would have been a whole different topic.
Bro, people, like, I'm sorry. Like, that's the only thing good about Star Wars is the alien bitches.
Yo, why is Star Wars catching a stray? Shout out to my second channel, Darth Goons. What a fire club.
You got me fucked up if you think for 1 second I'm not bagging up fucking, I don't know any of those fucking races. The blue bitch, the purple bitch from Mandalorian with the weird like tentacle head. Like, hey, I don't give a fuck. It's whatever, man. It is what it is.
It is what it is where you're from, where I'm from. That would be nasty business, though. So, you're saying as Flash, you'd be a villain? Fair enough. Plastic Man?
Yeah.
Where would you stack Plastic Man against the heavy hitters of DC? I think he's
definitely above Martian Manhunter's bum ass. Oops! Definitely above Big Martian Manhunter.
I don't know how many people would agree with you. There's a lot of Manhunter love out there.
I mean, well, there's a comic where he literally beats the shit out of Manhunter. So, I mean, they just gotta hold that L.
I mean, Plastic Man had to clutch up. Clutch up, Plastic Man's crazy.
Yo, real shit, people gotta stop trying to cancel comic book characters. That shit pisses me off. How are you trying to cancel somebody that doesn't actually exist? That's
How do we bring up Plastic Man? Wait, and they're trying to, he did that in the cartoon too, I think.
Okay, he doesn't exist.
Okay, so alright, so you wouldn't cancel him.
The fuck?
That's fine.
No.
Alright, so Big Plastic Man avoids time.
Wait, hold on. So hold on. Let me get controversial. So Harley Quinn can beat the fuck out of like every man she sees and beat the shit out of innocent people with hammers, but Plastic Man gets it in on Big Barda one time and niggas mad? Nah. Fuck
Harley
that.
Quinn fans, you got 48 hours to respond in the comment section. Are you morally above Plastic Man?
For real, Catwoman's a literal criminal. We just gonna let her rock?
Black Widow is a fucking terrorist. You can clip that.
First of all, Black Widow was preying on Peter Parker when he was a kid. So I mean, like, I thought
that was Black Cat. Chill.
Same character. I don't care.
Oh no!
Oops. Black Widow, Black Cat. They both suck. Oops.
I stopped caring about Black Widow when she got rocked by Kraven and he laughed at her attack.
I stopped caring about Black Widow when her gender was revealed. Oops!
The first issue, you jackass. No way you hated her first issue.
Yeah, I did. I don't give a fuck about Black Widow. I was like, oh, here comes this cornball bitch with like fucking tasers on her hands. Get that garbage ass shit out of here.
The hair was kind of trash. Like when she first came on the scene.
And the artwork for most of her comics.
Yeah.
The artwork for most of her comics is terrible.
That box ass head, bro. They did her no justice.
I
This bitch
hate
looked
like how they
horrible to
just.
like the 80s. That shit was sexist. They said,
I hate how
fuck
like
it,
every
we need
panel on her is
her.
like a pinup panel. It's so annoying.
Bro, when she got mauled by Craven and she had Daredevil's backup, that shit was so crazy, bro. Free
We need to
her,
do a
bro.
stream. We need to do a stream and include the server. We need to do a stream dedicated to the baddest bitches in fiction. So we could talk about Urame from JJK.
Bro, baddest bitches of all time. From fiction? Dude, there was one time, I don't remember what fucking comic it is. Come to my server and bless the certified baddies section, if you know what issue I'm referring to. But she had a crossover, Elektra did, with some bitch in Peter's neighborhood. And the way she was drawn was crazy. I was like, yo, I've never seen her drawn like that before or after. But that version of Elektra was one of one. Baddest bitches in fiction? Megan Fox's character in Transformers. The fuck?
That's not fiction.
That is. Bro said the
Megan
Bay
Fox
films
is a
aren't
real
fiction.
person.
Her character. That
I
don't
don't give a
count.
fuck about her character. Megan Fox back then was just a bad bitch. That's not fiction. That don't count.
Oh my god. This man just said the Bay films are not fiction. Scaling.
Because you said Megan
crazy.
Fox. You don't even remember the character's name. You don't even remember the character's name.
Oh, fucking Rachel. I don't know, bro. Chill.
Just threw out a random white girl's name. I'm sick. He said Claire.
I don't fucking know what it was, bro. That's not the mission. Look, you know what? Fuck it. I'll drop it.
Did we cover Plastic Man? Yeah, Plastic Man's about Martian Manhunter. Because Martian Manhunter doesn't actually scale to Superman. Ha! Hold the L.
Plastic Man's easily, like, if you're putting him in the Justice League, technically, he'd probably be, like, top 3.
Whoa.
You got 3 other people above Manhunter?
Yeah.
Damn, you hate him.
Kal-El.
Alright.
Clark Kent. Superman.
You know, you're gonna get a lot of shit for that.
Hey, it's not my fault he has 3 identities. Come on now. Nah, realistically, if I'm being really real about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Obviously Superman number 1. Probably Flash. And then damn, that's rough.
Plastic Man might drop Wonder Woman, bro. On the low. Oh
no, he for sure drops Wonder Woman. I'm not worried about that. I'm just
crazy
thinking,
in
like,
Injustice in the comics when he got the drop on Flash.
I'm just thinking if I should count Animal Man or not.
You know, a lot of people think he's like one of the strongest characters in DC.
Bro, we been debunked that. Like, that's crazy. People gas up Animal Man, and he literally got his ass beat by some random shark character that the writer like randomly came up with and almost drowned. Stop. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he could be top 3 because the only people I could think of that are comfortably above him that might be able to like no diff him would be Superman and Flash.
I can see Superman.
Unless he has something like the Stretch Force or some shit.
I don't think DC's gotten that creative.
Yeah, they're about to release Dark Knight Returns 36 before they ever release some shit like that.
Yeah. Plastic's a beast. Black Widow caught a stray somehow in a Plastic Man conversation. That's the glory of my channel.
And Black Widow's mid. Bitch is mid as fuck.
This man said Michael Bay films are real life. The trenches are different. Alright, so we were talking about Colossus versus Ben Grimm.
No, we were talking about Gladiator versus Ben Grimm.
Alright.
And I had to tell you to slow
Why do you
your roll
have
because you had
to
too much
bring
dip
up
on your
old
chip.
shit? First of all,
You
the
have
chip's
way too
fine.
much dip on your
The
chip.
chip's fine,
No,
bro.
you had
Ben
way
Grimm's
too much.
putting the guard up. He's
the
taking
chip is Ben Grimm's head because that's what's
Bro,
gonna
chill.
fly
Ben
off.
Grimm's putting the ones up. He's taking that first blitz. He's saying,
he's putting.
I don't know what
you're
you're confident for. Because I'm Big Ben. Gladiator's going to get scared.
He's putting the ones up and then he's going down for the 10 count. Like, that shit is crazy.
No, bro.
You be putting Ben Grimm in the craziest matchups just because
I got faith.
He used his entire life force to knock out Immortal Hulk.
Alright. Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out. But Ben
Immortal
Grimm,
Hulk is weak.
Real shit. Ben Grimm, right? I want you to be honest. Do you think Silver Surfer is lesser than Gladiator? Assuming Gladiator has confidence.
Is this just in character Silver Surfer? Is this Silver Surfer
so
like
full
everyday
transparency? This is a Silver Surfer that was bloodlusted because he hadn't broken out of his mode for Galactus, and Ben Grimm knocked him out.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, is Silver Surfer getting Silver Surfer writing? If he's getting Silver Surfer writing, 99% of Marvel's above him. So, which, I mean, been the case for like the last 60 years.
Alright, so you have... Okay, so he one-shot Silver Surfer when he was serious, so...
I'll put it this way. This is how bad Silver Surfer is with his writing. No matter whether he's bloodlusted or not, serious or not, holding back or not. Silver Surfer's writing is so bad, the only person that has worse writing is Vulcan.
I'm not going to dispute that.
That's the only person that has worse writing than
Where does
Surfer.
Black Bolt fit into all this?
Black Bolt is a perpetual bum.
Black Bolt did rock the fuck out of Gladiator, though.
Yeah, but he's a bum. Like, he just doesn't ever do anything. And to be fair, Black Bolt, like, during the time he rocked Gladiator and killed Vulcan, he literally would go to Marvel Earth and run everybody's shit except for, like, Hulk. That's it. And that's because Hulk and Black Bolt at the time were getting crazy writing. Black Bolt on the regular... Black Bolt on the regular is literally a bum. Like, he just loses every other fight.
I don't think he's that big of a bum. It was kind of weird that Storm could step in on him.
No, it's not. She's an Omega level mutant.
But this was back when he got dropped. This was like before her big amp, I believe.
No, she's been an Omega level mutant for years.
Yeah, but you know she's shown more in modern times than she did prior.
Well, yeah, but that's because it's incomparable though. But like for somebody like Black Bolt, she doesn't need like a crazy. Especially for the people that Black Bolt's lost to. Like Black Bolt's lost to some super bombs. Black Bolt's lost to people that Star-Lord's put down.
Who's he lost to? I can't think of his elves off the top of my head. Bro said Thanos is a bad loss.
Thanos is a bum.
Oh
Thanos
my
got
God.
Thanos got put down by Star-Lord. Hey, you know who beat up Thanos?
Go for
Gladiator.
It. Bro, there's context to that. Thanos had hella cancer.
Oh, I thought Thanos
Gladiator
had
saw that 1% health bar and said, "Ooh, I'm confident as fuck."
I thought Thanos had the best hacks in fiction.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
His regen goes crazy.
Cancer? Hey, you know what happens when Superman gets cancer? He gets stronger. Why the fuck doesn't Thanos get stronger? Pick him up. Hey, real shit though. Star-Lord in base with no prep, knocked Thanos the fuck out with one blast from his gun. Pick that man up. He's garbage.
What comic was this? I don't remember this.
I could literally get it right now. Hold on, I got you.
I think you did do all the Star-Lord shit.
Yeah, I did.
That's fucked up. Yo, Koku, do you want to join the chat? We could get a perspective from Canada. Put in the main lobby, Koku, if you want to join up. I'm doing a podcast episode just talking about comics and anime and shit. He's just listening in. Shout out my guy Koku. We'll be playing in D&D later.
Let me see. This. It was Guardians of the Galaxy 2013.
Damn.
In Guardians of the Galaxy 2013, he shows up to talk to Thanos. Thanos gets out of his chair. Star-Lord tells him to sit back down. And Thanos says, or what? And Star-Lord says, sit down. And then the next panel, Thanos is like running at him and gets blasted. And they're talking, and they're like just talking fine in the next panel after that. So, that nigga got sat down. That nigga got sat down.
It don't sound like he was hurt.
Hey, he got hurt enough to get sat down. You better not play with Star-Lord like that. Shit. You know Star-Lord isn't pulling up on like that? Big Gladiator. Shi'ar. You know what I'm saying?
I swear to God, I've never heard anyone rep the Shi'ar.
You know what's crazy? The Fantastic Four deal with Gladiator's light work with the scrolls.
I don't know about light work.
I mean,
how dominant is the Shi'ar these days? They put in work like that?
The Shi'ar are always like in they're always like in like a top empire in the Marvel Galaxy.
I know they were a top one during the Dark Phoenix saga, but didn't they get fucked on at some point? I swear most of Shi'ar got wiped out.
They went to war when Gladiator wasn't like their head officer type shit. Like that was when Vulcan was like leading them. Vulcan actually shit on Gladiator recently. I'm pretty sure he did. No, he shit on Nova. He shit on Nova bad. He almost killed him, I think. No, wait, was that Nova?
Crazy writing. Nova used to be him.
First of all, Nova was him for 3 comics in the 70s. Like,
and those were glorious times. He was fighting Thor when he had like no experience as Nova. He was fucking at one point he runs down on Galactus. He's him. He was. I love Kid Nova. Sam Alexander's dope.
Gladiator ran down on like super amped Galactus.
Yeah, he did. And he rocked him. Did he get shot after? Don't worry about it. Still was the strong. What did he say? He was the strongest mortal? That's what Galactus said, right?
Yeah, I think so.
If we're supposed to respect Galactus's headcanon, that'd put him above Hulk.
I mean, it's not like Hulk's just not impressive. Like Hulk stays losing big fights. Has Hulk ever beat Galactus? I don't think so. I don't think Hulk's ever beaten like. Has Hulk ever beaten like in before people bring up like the simulation of.
He beat up Brother Deep.
In before, yeah, but Brother Deep like has 0 feats. Like in before, people use the simulation of Starship Hulk where he like kills all like the abstracts and shit, like that garbage ass fucking feat, that non-feat. Yeah, I don't think Hulk's done anything like that to like abstract tiers, to be honest. So I don't know.
60s, he had one. The Nightcrawler of the Extra Dimension. He destroyed that dimension as well. He's had like Heart of the Monster shit. Right now, he's at his strongest. I think Brother Deep has narrative arguments, obviously, for being beyond Galactus.
Never that.
Does he lose every conflict he's associated with? Yes.
Because let me explain something to you, right? So here's the problem, right? With Brother D being above Galactus, is that so we know that Toa fears the Enigma, right? Or he's interested by the Enigma because it's something that he doesn't know about, he doesn't understand it, right? And we know that the Enigma is within the Dominion, and we know the Dominion is above the White Hot Room, and we know that Brother Deep lost to Toa, but we also know that the Dominion is above Hulk. So, because it's obviously above Toa. So, like, we know that he's just not real. He's just not built like that. So, Brother Deep's just a bum. Like, you scale to a bum. Oh, no, he doesn't scale to Toa. He scales below Toa because Toa's a bum.
Toa beat him.
Exactly. Like, imagine losing a Toa. Yo, losing a fight to Toa is actually a crazy anti-feat.
Calling it an anti-feat is wild. Marvel fans, GB's just opinionated about Toa.
Bro,
what's your beef with Toa? Put it all out there. You gotta explain yourself.
Show me a win.
He beat Brother Deep.
W. Brother Deep has no feats. He was made by some bitch that Toa can't even perceive.
Technically, he sealed the one below all.
That's just himself.
Look, bro. When you're the big dog, you ain't gotta fight everybody.
Yeah, but why does he constantly lose? Like, why is he not aware? Like, my problem with Toa is that he doesn't do things that Toa should be able to do. Like, he's not omniscient. He's not omnipresent. Like, what would if you can't, like, if you're the quote unquote god of the verse, like, and you don't do that, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you exist for? Like, I don't understand. And then there's like creation beyond your creations. Like, there's things that have existed before you and after you that you have no idea about. You can't even affect. Like, what are... His name is, like, stupid as fuck. Like, they need to get rid of Toa. Like, Marvel has to get rid of Toa. The one above all is not the one above all.
So...
that character legitimately sucks. Like, he legitimately sucks. I'm not even hating on him. Like, I love Toa above all, but he's not.
So the man doesn't just beat people up at random. Suddenly he's weak.
I'm not asking for him to beat people up at random. I'm asking for him to know what the fuck is going on in the Marvel universe.
Look,
like, he doesn't know
So what
shit.
A couple things have occurred he didn't know about?
He doesn't have a purpose then. Like, he's not a god.
It's rough out here. You know?
You got the Enigma above him. The fucking Mystery, whatever the fuck that shit is called, is above him. You got the Dominion above him.
That's
like,
disputed because Blue Marvel said he was talking to an avatar of Toa. So it can
I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, big if true.
You talk to an avatar of Darkseid, does he know less than actual Darkseid? No, he... That's just dark. That's literally just an avatar of Darkseid. Like, the avatars are supposed to know as much. Like, people don't read Lovecraft.
Sick. Lovecraft.
Avatars in Lovecraft literally just they know what the true form knows is that they're an avatar, so they're not a true form. That's my problem. Toa doesn't know shit. Why doesn't he know what's going on ever? Like, that's crazy.
Toa. Yeah, 48 issues to respond. You got to do something in comics soon. A lot of people talking on your name. A lot of characters saying
I'm
they
not
scale
big
above
on
you.
Unless they specifically say that that's like an avatar, I don't give a fuck about like headcanon like that. Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, Toa, whether he's an avatar or in true form, he always like been represented to like there's something beyond his knowledge. There's something that's not happening, or something that's happening that he doesn't know about. Characters that he can't perceive, aspects in Marvel that are beyond his like understanding. Like what? Like, bro, who is this, bro? Like the one above all. Like, stop.
All right, we're leaving this bonfire for another. I'm about to pour myself another drink, but I want you to answer this. Naruto, one of the most beloved series, considered a classic. Millions of fans worldwide. Why do you consider it to be mid? Talk about that while I go pour this.
There's nothing unique about that verse. Like, it's basic bitch shit. Like, why would I watch Naruto when I can watch Yu Yu Hakusho? Why would I watch Naruto when I could watch Dragon Ball? Why would I watch Naruto when I could watch Inuyasha? There's nothing that I would go to Naruto for that would intrigue me or grab my attention and make me say, okay, yeah, this is raw. Like, there's literally nothing. What, like, the Uchihas, I guess? I don't know. Like, it's... Nothing in that verse is cool. Like, characters get ruined for the sake of Naruto. Gaara completely ruined. Sasuke completely ruined. Itachi died. The Raikage got bitched. How did Gaara block an attack from the Raikage? How? It doesn't make sense. Rock Lee never gets shine. My guy was supposed to die in like a heroic moment, doesn't die, so away from the moment. Neji died. And there's a lot of people that like laugh about Neji dying. I thought Neji was cool, and then he gets killed. And I listed a bunch of other characters, same shit. Like, that series sucks. That series doesn't retain shit that's good. Why was Kaguya like the big villain? Obito's character's terrible. I like Obito, but like his character objective is like fucking bad. They essentially like, and then if you count Boruto, like just it takes the wet towel that is Naruto and like really wrings out even more bad shit.
Damn, I come back to wet towel statements on Naruto. Are there any characters you like?
Yeah, I went over it like a bunch. I was saying that Naruto doesn't have anything unique enough to that verse to make me want to like enjoy it or sit down and watch it. Like, I could watch, like, I'd rather watch Yu Yu. I'd rather watch Inuyasha. I'd rather watch Dragon Ball. Like, why
I think the concept of the ninja stuff is actually dope.
I'd rather watch Ninja Scrolls.
Ninja Scrolls? What's that?
It's a anime short series from like late 90s, early 2000s.
Bleach or Naruto?
I don't know.
You like Bleach more, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Bleach. It's not even close.
Damn.
Naruto has great like opening theme music, and there's stuff like that. But like I said, I went over how Gaara's character was ruined, Sasuke's character was ruined, Neji was killed, the Raikage is getting his attack blocked by a fucking teenage Gaara for whatever reason. Kaguya's the last villain for some reason. My guy was supposed to die in a heroic moment, but didn't die, so it takes away from the moment. Obito's character's dog shit. Like, there's so many things about that series, and then like it's all because like Naruto has to give his speech, and that show sucks. That show just sucks. Like, that show is so fucking bad. So mid.
Yo, Socks, we did do the Batman Cyberpunk thing. It's actually a huge part of the podcast. And when I post this today, you'll see all that. We probably went in for like 30, 40 minutes. We did every version of Batman, actually. We got saucy with it. What do you think? Like I was saying, with like the shinobi and the jutsus, what do you think of those concepts? I like that conceptually. That's what got me interested in Naruto.
I don't really care about the jutsus because I've seen it before. Like it's been done. Like nothing there is original.
Where did you get like the jutsu
big.
stuff from? Where would you say you?
Shit like Ninja Scrolls.
So Ninja Scrolls did that shit?
Even in Rurouni Kenshin they use jutsus.
A lot more grounded, I'd say.
Even in Dragon Ball they're doing jutsus and shit.
Do you have any? Okay, so do you have any manga or anime below Naruto?
My Hero.
Gotcha. What about Hunter x Hunter?
No, I don't like Hunter x Hunter like too much, but that's not below Naruto. The Chimera arc is just too. The Chimera arc shits on like any arc Naruto I could.
The one arc
Sword Art Online is for sure below Naruto. That shit fucking trash. That shit is trash. No, I just don't like Naruto because there's nothing to draw me to the show. Like if I'm gonna watch something, like if I'm gonna watch it for jutsus and only jutsus, I might as well just watch like Ninja Scrolls or something else, like Dragon Ball, whatever the fuck. Because there's people doing hand signs and all kinds of bullshit in those series and whatever. But Sword Art just sucks from top to bottom. Like it's just terrible.
I'm trying to think of anime that I have below. My Hero for sure. I off principle, I don't watch Hunter x Hunter because that's why Yu Yu was rushed. So I've never gotten into Hunter x Hunter. The new Netflix Baki shows are hard to be interested in. Damn, I don't know how many I'd have below Naruto. But that's also because I watched pretty much... So, to be completely fair, I pretty much watch what GB recommends. So, like, I watch pretty good stuff. So, that's not fair.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like I would never recommend somebody Naruto. I'd recommend that for kids. Like I think like that's a great kids show. Like I think that like Naruto's a great kids show if you're like 12 or something and you're going into your teen. I think Naruto's a great kids show, but not like a little kids show. Not like like grow like you're fucking 8 watching Ben 10 or some shit. I'm talking about like you're going into your teenage years. You're a young teenager. I think that's a great kid show, but I just wouldn't recommend that to somebody who's third or anything like that. Like that shit is so ass. Because at a certain point, you need flavor. You need substance, and like when you have characters that are like quote unquote sacrificing them in a series, and then they're not sacrificed. And then the characters that are sacrificed for no reason. Neji didn't need to die. What
do you mean? I wasn't invested until Neji died.
Like, what purpose did Neji's death serve? Like, why are we like?
He fell off entirely, though. Neji was ass after that first few chapters. He got rocked once and was done.
Yeah, but that's because the versus writing is dog shit for the sake of Naruto. Gaara fell off. Neji fell off. Rock Lee never gets shine outside of his Gaara fight. Sasuke just falls off. Obito bin ass. Sakura's dog shit.
I'll tell you who I liked. Let me tell you who I rolled with. And I'll discuss if they fell off or not. Hidan. One of my favorite characters. In a world full of jutsus, alien powers, mysticism, he's in a Russian tracksuit and fucking swings a scythe. Goat shit. Jiraiya. He was dope. Kind of like a Qui-Gon Jinn type. Might guy for the most part. Do I think he should have stayed dead? Yes. That would have been a dope Vikings death for a character like him. I would say I like Hashirama, but kind of had that Batman flaw. No, he didn't. He thought he killed Madara. Actually, he was a boy. I kind of did like him, to be honest. He was dope. Shino, but they ruined his character 100% to me. He was him. Gaara fell off when he started having feelings. It's just it kind of ruined it for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it for characters I like.
Cheeks.
Orochimaru got annoying because why the fuck is he allowed to have like a condo in the city after all the terrorist shit he did? That's so crazy to me. That verse has zero integrity.
It was just mid. Like, I don't. And the fan base is terrible. Like, that fan base is so fucking stupid. Like,
Scaling side gets rough.
the pixel scaling shit is retarded. The semantics on, like, whether or not the moon like, cares. Fuck your moon feats. You still ain't beating nobody. Like, who gives a fuck? Who the fuck is Naruto beefing with, bro?
A lot of people
Midoriya?
think Naruto beats JJK.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Probably that one dumb fuck that was talking about infinite regression or whatever the yesterday. Or whenever the fuck that shit was.
I'm pretty sure it's popular that like Madara would beat Sukuna. Matter of
A lot
fact,
of things are a lot of things are popular about Naruto, but that's because that fan base is big as fuck. Like, that fan base is like 80% casuals.
I'm doing the Who Wins poll on my community tab right now while we're talking about it. They'll obviously see this before the episode. But Madara versus Sukuna, both at full power. Let's see what the people think.
But yeah, like Naruto's just like a really popular that is like 90% casual fans. And with casual, I mean like they just don't do any power scaling at all. They see big explosion and they like, ooh, the big explosion, ooh. Like that's really it. He cut mountain, he shrunk. He cut moon, he shrunk. Like that's what they do.
It's I mean,
you could say that a lot of that fan base was programmed to believe certain things about the power scaling of them.
I think it's crazy. I want you to understand I caught that reference. I think it's crazy though that we have a situation like that where they legit will say these crazy things about how Naruto scales. Some of it's okay. I love inverse stuff for Naruto. Those battles, those are dope. But Outerverse gets a bit wonky because they'll say like Bleach is like multi-continental. It's like, whoa.
No, like I hate how, like my problem with Naruto fans is that they'll work and drag context from the deep nether reaches of their verse, like Kaguya created stars and all this bullshit. Like they'll really look into that. But if they read a panel in JJK or in Bleach that literally says the universe will be destroyed, or this is an infinity, this is an infinite, and it's a power, it's not a power source, it's not a pool of energy, it's actually a power, it's something you could throw or attack somebody with, an infinity, or a universe busting attack, they'll ignore that shit and be like, nah, he's building level. But you want me to look at this bum fucking character who has one of the most annoying bitches in dub history and in voice acting history voicing his ass, screaming like a dumb bitch, like he's fucking Midoriya, the inspiration for fucking Midoriya, and you want me to look at this idiot busting a damn mountain and say he's multi-continental? Get the fuck out of my face disrespectfully. I don't want to watch this shit. I don't want to see this shit. Who cares? Motherfucker, when you got a beef with a character, when you got nothing going on for yours, that you have to start making matchups with Saiyan Saga Goku, get the fuck out of my face, bro. Like, for real. If you don't got shit going on, shut the fuck up. I don't want to see no bullshit-ass matchups. Oh, Naruto versus Nappa. I don't give a fuck. How about that? The fuck out of here.
Nappa catching a crazy stray.
No, it's not even about Nappa, like, catching a... It's just that, like, that's the kind of shit you see on every fucking idiot's video. You got dumb coming out here talking crazy shit about comics, talking crazy shit about fucking JJK characters, whatever the fuck may be, whatever new shonen is out. You got motherfuckers coming out here talking crazy shit, and then you go to their page, and of course they got a dumbass matchup like Six-Eye Hokage Naruto versus fucking Nappa. Like, who cares? The fuck are you talking about, bro? That's how trash your verse is. You got to match up dudes from season 1.
Madara's currently winning the poll on my channel. This might be a video. Might be a worthy video.
That's crazy as fuck. Like, could Naruto beat Saiyan Saga Goku? Who cares? And if he did, what does it matter? Oh, you can beat Goku from like season 2. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Is Goku in season 2? No. Shit's retarded.
Look,
imagine me, bro. Bro, imagine this, right? You know how like Batman? Imagine somebody came out and said, nah, but what about 30s Batman, though? What? Who does that? Only Naruto fans, low-key.
All right, look.
Not even low-key.
I appreciate everyone that makes content. Do your thing.
No, you don't. You don't even watch nobody's content.
All right, look, bro. Why you gotta bring up old shit?
Man said, I appreciate everybody who makes content. You don't want creators.
So, all right. So what? Regardless, I do feel like the scaling community on that side kind of struggles scaling other verses. I'm not sure if it's just like a rough place to start from. There's a lot of inner conflict in that verse.
That's why they still debate that shit today. They struggle scaling their own shit.
Yeah, like they don't like each other either. Like comic
shout out to Nocteo.
That's my dog.
Shout out to Nocteo with the big argument against Ramen with what was that shit? If Might Guy is stronger than a kunai in 8 Gate, that Rock Lee threw a kunai really fast, and guy supposedly like wasn't faster than the kunai in 8K or some shit, and Nocteo lost that argument. Oh my god, bro, that's crazy.
Oh, shit happens. That's just the way it is.
Crazy.
Bro, Sukuna's getting dunked on in the polls.
Hey, that's crazy. Malevolent Shrine, GG.
Oh, I have to do that video, GP. Why Sukuna vs. Madara isn't even close?
You don't read Naruto. You don't know nothing about Madara.
What?
You don't know nothing. What's his last name?
Uchiha.
Oh my god. This man Googled
No.
that shit. Man really Googled that shit.
Disgusting. But regardless of how you feel on Naruto, how would you rank it to like comics?
Look, Naruto, look. Disclaimer. If I had to, I'm not gonna deny its influence. I'm not denying its popularity. I'm not denying that to most people that anime is great. I'm saying to me, that shit is mid, and I'd rather go to other anime for aspects that exist in it. However, the fan base, retarded. Power scaling in it, retarded. Matchups that I see for it, retarded. In terms of like, how does it what? Like, how does it compare to comics?
Yeah, would you say if it was like a comic, it'd be mid for comic standards? Good.
First of all,
I know you think manga is better than comics. That's why I said that.
If I saw like a Naruto, like that shit, I don't even read Shang-Chi. I don't even read like Karate Kid. Like, you got me fucked up looking at a fucking little midget and blonde-haired ninja with a furry face. Like, hell nah. You got me fucked up. I'm not picking that shit up.
Damn. Beast Boy just caught a crazy stray. You fucking with Beast Boy?
Hey, Beast Boy's raw, but it's too, bro. I would scale DC if there was like a website that canonically and like chronologically had like the order of DC comics. I would scale the fuck out of like a lot of DC characters, but like doing Superman's comics and that took so long. That took like 2 to 3 months of just reading every single day because I had to find the exact date and everything because I have OCD, so I have to put everything in order. Like, and my OCD is really bad, like really bad. So like I have to put everything in order. And finding the order for DC is so hard. Not to mention, like DC puts out so many comics at once of like a character. Like they'll have 3 Superman comics, 6 Batman comics running at once. It's like, bro, what is going on? So like between the last 4 years of Superman comics, there was like 1,500 issues or something like that. It was like crazy. Like the last, was it 4? Well, I don't know. I read since like Rebirth on, so it might have been like 6 years. It was like 1,000 something issues. It was crazy. And Superman in total has like 25,000 issues.
So you think, with a straight face, Superman's a better character than Naruto? And with that, we're going to bring the podcast episode to an end because he would have got it demonetized right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a lot of fun with this. If you like our conversations like this, definitely let us know in the comment section down below. We'll do them more. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I got another video coming out today. I got a video going out on Lumo's channel. I might do Sukuna vs. Madara soon, but today's a different video. I will be doing Plastic Man versus Mr. Fantastic because people have been requesting that battle. That's Rip Reed. But yeah, we'll see y'all later.